Good evening and welcome back. Listen, man, we are here at the Freedom Table. JUNETEENTH San Marcos second annual, and Lionel and Natalie are doing such a great job. We are so happy to have some special guests here with us. Listen, I got Belief Mel here. I got Mrs. Melanin. Honestly, I should have introduced you first, Mrs. Melanin.
For sure.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, you know what? One of the important, I told you I was going to start off with music first. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with music first.
All right, do it.
All right. So I've been asking this question to a few, and I'm kind of outnumbered here. So let's see if you help me.
Okay.
Off the Wall or Thriller?
Thriller. Okay, so my wife is.
Oh!
Let me tell you about my wife real quick, because you're going to get off
Tell me what was happening.
because you got to understand something. Like, culturally, she's a little bit behind us a little bit because she knows mostly church.
Ask me gospel.
Anything gospel, she got you.
Come on now.
Pop is not going to be
You
there.
gotta ask me gospel. You gotta start with me. I wouldn't even know where to start. I love it. Thriller was mine. There's only 3 votes for Thriller. There's about 10 for Off the Wall. So me and you on the minority.
Man. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. I'll take that.
Hey, I love both Michael Jacksons. I love it.
I mean, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you know what, Ms. Yvette, I will start with you though, because you're an educator, right? And first, I really want to thank you guys for what you've done with showing family to the world, Black family to the world. And I really want to ask you though, Ms. Yvette, how do we affect the children going forward? Not just your own children, obviously, because you're doing a great job with them, but I want to see more kids excel and be beautiful Black lives out in the future. So how do we do that, seeing you as an educator and doing what you do?
Well, I'm a home educator now, but I think it's just, I don't know, just being the proof. I feel like that more of us adult Black people need to show them what's possible and how I don't know, to live a life in excellence and trying new things and stepping outside of the box, and exposing them to those things so that they can pursue them more in the future. And just continuing to pour into them. I feel like sometimes it's easy for us to be looking forward and ahead, but also looking to our side and behind us to pour into the community more.
Community.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love how you're finishing that. Talk to me a little bit about community, your community, and how you're affecting them.
Well, I mean, I think, the most important thing, like my wife was saying, is proof, right? So there are things that our children don't even know that they can do because they haven't seen it yet, right? And so at some point, we're going to have to get ourselves outside of the box a little bit. Our kids are avid hockey players. For some reason, they've gravitated toward hockey. And so I've been like, all right, well, what other Black hockey players do we know? You know what I mean? And so that actually gives them a little bit more desire and oomph and capacity to know that this is possible. You know what I mean? Because sometimes having that example changes everything. You know what I mean? So that's kind of it for us. And then we've also been very intentional about going the distance for the community that we want. You know what I mean? So sometimes we got to travel in the RV. Sometimes we got to travel up to 5 or down to 15 or whatever it is, just to be with more community that helps them see themselves. You know what I mean? So it's not so abnormal. You know what I mean?
I love that. What you're saying is kind of you see the goal first, and then you just take the roads, whatever it takes to get there.
Right. And then every time, because I could have looked at hockey and said, you know what? No, you're not going to play hockey because there's not a lot of Black people in hockey. Right. We don't do that. But I think it's important for us to accept the invitation our children give to us, right? So they have things that they want to do and things that they desire. And it's okay for us to say, okay, well, I'm going to meet you there and I'm going to take this backstage pass into your life for this moment, and we're going to journey it together, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you got to take those side quests for sure.
That's what's up. Your husband has written a book recently, right? Follow Yourself First.
Yes.
Follow Yourself First. Aren't you proud of him?
I'm very proud of him.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Father's Day is this weekend. So if you have not picked that up,
Amen.
Go and grab that for the fathers in your life or the soon to be, or, even just anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Tell us a little bit about the book, please.
Father Yourself First was birthed out of the fact that I didn't know how much I needed to grow up until I became a father. And then I realized I had to start to raise myself and change my inner voice because I had a bunch of negative self-talk and all this stuff going on in my head. And I wanted to use the same voice I use with my children to myself. So I'm literally raising myself in the book and teaching you how I go through that process. But also my wife has written a book too.
Talk to us about the book.
Yes, yes.
Please talk to us about the book.
I wrote a 30-day devotional called Release, Rest, Remain. It spends 30 days in the book of John 15. Just inviting you to embrace abiding over striving. I feel like in this day and time, we are so go, go, go that we don't remember that God's going to carry us through it all. So, yeah.
You proud of her?
Absolutely. She is incredible. She has such a big following and such a great group of women who show up to support her. My wife is doing incredible things. And I host a meeting for Black men every Saturday morning on Riverside, where we just let Black men speak freely. Okay, so every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. PST. Yeah.
I love it. Support both of them, please. These are our leaders. Please support our folks. Glenn Henry, Yvette Henry, Belief, and Mrs. Mel. This is the Freedom Table, and we're having a blast. Listen, we will be back. We're going to have some more interviews, but this is one of the greatest ones you will ever see. Make sure you get that information and figure out how to reach out to them. Stay tuned. We will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Peace. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, man.